looking for Peter Sagan. He's got a slightly different coloured helmet to the other riders on his team. He's got the lime green helmet, but round the side he's got red flashes. You can see him bobbing in and out now, but now the challenge is coming from Giant Alpecin in the black and white jerseys on the left-hand side. Coming up to the main road, they get the sweep around. They don't lose too much impetus going around the corner here. They really probably will not drop below 30 miles an hour. The acceleration now, looking back, is my sprinter still there? They don't want to create a little bit of confusion. They want to make sure that they're lined up. All of the teams have got to be in a good line before we get the pilot fish lining up for the sprinter on the running towards the dash.
Take a look at the length of that field now as they continue to pick it up at the front. You know, there's probably 5 or 6 sprinters here who could win this if the balls drop in the right order, and that's without Marcel Kittel, who should have been here, but sadly the German sprinter out with illness.
Just about a mile to go, and Etixx Quickstep are still waiting in the wings for the moment to open up the gas, to get the turbo whistling now. Another sweeping bend around the corner. This is the BMC squad now getting very interested in the mix towards the front end of the main field. Looking back, we're still waiting to see whether or not we've got the move coming from Etixx Quickstep. They are still waiting and biding their time.
And there was Peter Sagan, who just went up 10 spots just in that corner alone, right into 4th position. Amazing bike rider in his own right. That's Daniel Osser up there up the front, playing around a big, strong rider from Italy.
As Oss has now swung off here, we're under the Kenda, 1 kilometre to go, just on half a mile to the finish now. Now, Peter Sagan and Mark Cavendish better find out where each other is here, as they will finally line up for the sprint. Etixx Quickstep seem to think they've got this in control. They're still setting the pace at the front.
If you can look back to about 5th and 6th position, there's a move
There's
on the
Sagan gone.
He's going, he's waiting, he's actually just moving up to the front. He's repositioning himself, but wait for the control now, which will come from Etixx Quickstep. They're in the wings in front of Mark Cavendish. Will beat Mark Renshaw. He's the man who will hope to launch him into the attack.
Well, if you go 4 riders back, you've got Peter Sagan. I saw Mark Renshaw look over his shoulder to see where Cavendish was. The missile is loaded up. He's slipped into the stream of Mark Renshaw. This looks like a formality. He's loading up the gun, and he's going to launch himself here. Now, Renshaw's done his job. Renshaw, who was on the floor earlier. Cavendish comes away. 3 times he has won in Sacramento. When he hits this line, the Manx missile is on a direct hit once again.
And in his slipstream, just hoping that he could come by, was Peter Sagan, but that, I have to say, was textbook. Mark Renshaw was waiting. He just had to line him up, and he moved away from the barriers a little bit, opened the door, allowed Cavendish to come through. But the speed of this man, by the way, probably touching 44, 45 miles an hour.